Action News coverage of the Woodward Dream Cruise is sponsored by Ford Motor Company.
Take a look from Chopper 7. This is Ferndale. You can see the roadblocks because that is Mustang Alley. What are there, like 1,000 Mustangs lining Mustang Alley?
It's a place to be, one of the places to be, certainly on this Woodward Dream Cruise. Large crowds turning out for Ford's 20th Mustang Alley. Check out what else is happening in Ferndale.
At the southern end of the Dream Cruise route sits the city of Ferndale. It's a fun city with tons of options for a night out. There are summer festivals that take place along 9 Mile like this one, the Pig and Whiskey Fest. Another big festival coming up this fall is the Funky Ferndale Art Fest on West 9 Mile. Food trucks are always at events like those, but thanks to a fun restaurant in Ferndale, you don't have to wait for a festival for food truck cuisine. Detroit Fleet Food Truck Park and Boozery is just off the beaten path on West 9 Mile, a few miles east of Woodward. 4 trucks serving a variety of food are always on site. There are even guest trucks that come out, so the kinds of food offered is always changing. And on the patio, dogs are welcome to come and hang out too. And inside, a huge bar with an impressive variety of alcohol for creating craft cocktails that pair perfectly with the street food being served. So, swing through Ferndale on your cruise and you'll be sure to find fun festivals and tons of great food.
You know, I love the Mustang. I think that's my #1 sports car by Ford, and love it there in Ferndale. Mustang Alley is a favorite place for a lot of people during Dream Cruise weekend, right?
Oh, I mean, it draws huge crowds,
Yes,
as we
does.
see once again this year. Now, Kevin is also checking out some unique classic cars on Old Woodward. Kevin, what have you found?
Okay. All right, guys. I am standing in front of a 67 Vet, and you know, my dad once told me I made a mistake. When you were younger, I invested in a college fund. What I should have done is buy a 67 Vet, because they hold their value so well. And look at this car. Now, this is, I'm joined now by John and Kathy Malo, and this is your 67 Vet, and it is beautiful. How long have you had it?
We've had it a total of 15 years now.
It's a total of?
A total of, because there was a 7-year gap in there of where we sold it and ended up getting it back again.
Now, was the guy reluctant to give the car back to you?
Well, fortunately, he was in looking at get something else, and so he was just selling it.
And how much paint are we talking on here right now?
There's 11 coats of paint on here. There's 6 coats of red and 5 coats of clear, and a lot of sanding in between.
I think that's what the magic is then. The magic number is 11 because it's beautiful. And the color used to be flipped, right?
Yes, the car used to be black with a red Stinger hood, and now we decided to flip it around and make it red with the black.
And you still get on to, you said you try to take it out like once a week, right?
Yeah, we'd like to go for little
Absolutely.
Sunday drives or whatever.
You got the matching shirt too. You ready?
I am.
Corvette shirt too.
Got it, baby.
Well, it's a beautiful car, and there are so many cool Corvettes there. You can see up and down old Woodward Mustangs. I mean, this has been a fantastic day. Car enthusiasts or not, these cars are beautiful, especially this 67 Vet. Guys, back over to you. Actually, we'll send it to Brad and Glendale.
Well, you know, we've been standing in the parking lot of Art Van, Brad and I, and we lost a great when we lost Mr. Van Elslander in February of this year. Always a rich history of giving back to the community, and it continues today. Joining me now is Diane Charles, Vice President of Corporate Communications and Community Relations. Tell me about your special gift.
All right, we all know that your day has started, your mood, your energy, your performance is always about a mattress, and we want to start every day with the right mattress, and that's why we want to give the people who serve and protect a slew of new mattresses for the Royal Oak Fire Department.
So 16 new mattresses for the Royal Oak Fire Department, and we get to see the first ones handed out right now. All right, guys, comfortable for you? That is just great, Diane.
We got to show it off, Glenda.
Yeah.
They let me up here.
Oh, boy.
Mike Glover.
What a day for the Royal Oak Fire Department, courtesy of Art Van, and what a special time it is. I'm going to hop out here and talk with Assistant Chief Tim Cook to have your crew. I know you guys tried to get mattresses last year. You priced them out. How expensive was it?
We're looking at almost $20,000.
Jeez.
So
to have this gift come today, what does it mean to you?
this is huge, and the guys are stoked. It's so excited about getting these mattresses. Now, the mattresses that we had are about 15 years old. So you could imagine, we're there every day, every night. You could imagine 15-year-old mattresses. Having this is just the best thing that could happen to us.
excellent. And our thanks again to Detroit Mattress for giving Art Van the mattresses, who are now giving them to the Royal Oak Fire Department. Dave and Carolyn, over to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Glenda and Brad. You know, there's a team of people making sure the Woodward Dream Cruise goes as planned. Joining us right now, Greg Rassel, the Woodward Dream Cruise president, and the mayor of Birmingham, Andy Harris. And Birmingham looks beautiful.
Welcome to you both. Greg, let's start with you. The team that makes all of this happen year after year.
Well, it's all nine communities from Ferndale all the way up through Pontiac coming together, planning year-round to pull off this event, and coordinating activities between the 9 cities. It's somewhat like herding cats sometimes, but it's great to see all of Southeast Oakland County coming together to put on this event for the entire nation.
Pretty amazing. Mayor Harris, now I know you just finished a major road project right here in Birmingham, so what's new?
Well, we've had the good fortune of 2 successive Saturdays that have been really big in Birmingham. Last week we had our ribbon cutting for our new Old Woodward project down here. We widened the sidewalk, narrowed the streets, beautiful landscaped areas.
It looks amazing.
Everybody's been very happy with it. We got it done in time for the Dream Cruise. Of course, this Saturday we have the Birmingham Cruise event to dovetail with our Old Woodward Dream Cruise. So it's been wonderful.
It was finished just in time.
Yeah, just in time.
Certainly residents and businesses pleased to see the construction complete too, always.
Quite pleased, yes.
And year after year we're talking about 1 million, maybe upwards of 1 million people, Greg, taking part in our Woodward Dream Cruise. Any early estimates, comparisons in terms of turnout?
I would say it's probably the highest we've had probably in the last 4 to 5 years. I mean, the weather couldn't be better today, and with great sponsors like Ford coming up with activities like Mustang Alley and the Green Bullet and the UAW Ford Mustang Parade, sort of like drive up the enthusiasm level. I think they'd help bring the crowds out this year.
Well, Greg, Mayor Harris, thank you for having us, and it's been beautiful so far. I hope you guys are enjoying the cruise, and I can't wait to see it next year.
Oh, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Next year's number 25.
Yeah,
Number
it will be
25,
big.
yes.
Thank you again.
Cool.
Well, this 24 is pretty spectacular, so we'll see if we can top it next year. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coming up next, WXYZ turns 70. Can you believe it? We take you back through decades of groundbreaking television, a cruise through the memorable moments right after the break.
Dream Cruise, presented by Ford, only on Channel 7, is sponsored by the Ford Motor Company, National Coney Island, Doggone Good, and the 555 Residences, the Birmingham Dream Cruise headquarters.